You've never seen me hook a punch machine. You know, right hook it. Imagine. Last year when I was here and I was drunk, I stood here, put my hand there and I went bang, just went forward, yeah?
Just a jab, bang. Now available on all streaming platforms.
900 and something from that much distance, man. Imagine if I'm stood there and I proper right hook it. Imagine the force I can create. I can create a lot, you know. And the faster I transfer that body weight, the more force. And that is the truth, mate. It's the fucking God's honest truth.
Jog terrorists in the house, aye?
It's not about... It is about how hard you throw it, but it's also about how fast everything goes. That's why I hit the ball so far on the golf course. That's the reason why I hit the ball so fucking far. Because of how fast I snap through it. My hips going through it so quick. Like bang, bang, bang.
I wasn't sure this daily show was going to work, you know, but it is. The channel's already got enough watch hours, enough subscribers to get monetized.
Bang, bang. That's how I throw punches, isn't it? But I'm not going to do it on the punch machine.
Rachel, I've got some homework for you.
Break my hand on holiday just to prove a point. 980 on the fucking punch machine, but then I'm in hospital.
It's speed on punch machines, that's correct. The only thing that matters on punch machines is speed.
In Spain.
It's got nothing to do with power.
I broke my hand.
It's got a catch that measures how fast the ball moves past it. That's all.
Twat. You know what I mean?
So he hasn't got speed or power.
It's about 30 degrees today.
Hey, it's not Craig Huntley. It's Hedge Huntley. Get it right.
Yeah, break my hand on the machine to prove a point to everybody. Look how hard I am with my broken hand. You know?
If you haven't learned by now, that's borderline impossible to wind me up. But keep trying if you want.
Hey. Great Dave, listen, the geezers are fanny.
I'm a fanny. It's funny because I've seen a lot of people call you a fanny in comments, but it's all just the same person, isn't it? With 10 accounts, apparently.
A fanny, bro.
The amount of comments about Danny G, right? There must be 100 people with 10 accounts each, is there?
And he's a
minimum
piece of shit. Now, I think we all know that if I batted Craig, he'd have me locked up in seconds, bro. I'd be locked up straight away.
That all gangsters on the internet till they get squirted, Daniel.
And he'd press as many charges as he could. He'd phone the police himself. He'd have the police. We all know.
Never made a police statement in my life. The people I grew up with would never speak to me again if I did.
Oh, that's what. He's a middle class geezer.
Middle class. I'm from Battle Hill in Wallsend. Google it. It's not a very nice place, Daniel.
Never.
I don't live there now, though. I haven't lived there for, since 1997.
Had a fight in his life, mate. So that geezer is. He can say whatever he wants. It's
Just mention Rachel Craig looking old. Trust me, you'll get a reaction.
Immaterial, bro. What he says about my missus is immaterial. Because the fact of the matter is he ain't got a wife. And the reason he hasn't got a wife is because who would marry that?
I could give you a list, but I won't.
Who would marry that, bro?
By the way, Daniel, I've got some bad news for you, right? I looked into it. And if you got married in Turkey, you're not legally married in the UK. So nobody married that either. Remember, though, I don't bother him at all.
So, yeah, where them people on social media are concerned, bro, I'm not going to be chasing around England to get locked up for some little dickhead. And that's just the way you got to look at it, bro. I'm not going to get locked up for some little dickhead.
I mean, to be fair, right, Daniel, what you said yesterday, and I mean just yesterday, was that you were going to wait. Well, one of the best things I've heard him say, which was implied at me, is he's going to wait outside of my local pub. He'll be waiting a long time. I've been there for 19 months nearly. No. Yeah, 19 months nearly. Right? And then the other one is that you were going to wait outside of a troll's house and you were going to get them in the back of your car and take them away somewhere. Now, unless you leave me phone, this is judging first of all that this is presuming first of all that one, you have the bottle to do that, which I don't believe you do. Two, that you could get me into your car, which I very much doubt you could. Certainly not by yourself. Not even you and Splinter. And she knows ninjutsu because she used to teach it to 4 turtles that you met in a sewer. Believe it or not. Has anybody checked to see if the turtle sewer has the same wallpaper as Danny G's house? I'm just asking. No, Rachel, that isn't a van. That isn't a van. Put your toys away. Right. Where were we? All right, so Danny's going to kidnap us, right? So Danny's going to jump out, right? Jump out on me in a gated community. Jump up and down on me, he said. Then get me by himself into his vehicle and drive off. Now, are you going to leave? Are you going to leave me phone on us? Because if I can go live from the boot of the car and I'm like, hold on, where's my other phone? Oh, it's next door. If I go live from the boot of my phone and be like, help, I'm in Danny, right? Or ring the police from the boot of the car. How am I going to ring the police if I'm in the boot? You're never too big for the boot.
I'm not going to go to jail for years for some little absolute cock. It's not worth it. It's really not.
Little cock that disproves everything that you said.
As much as I'd like to give him a good old slap.
I nearly mentioned my old Pornhub channel there by accident, but I'm not going to.
Mate, you know what I mean? If I whack that geezer, I'm breaking his jaw. I'm snapping that in half, mate. One punch. I can tell just by looking at his soft face. So
you can tell by looking at my soft face that you can break the bone underneath it in one punch. Well, to be fair, he doesn't lie, does he? So that's probably true.
Bro.
How could you punch something this handsome, Daniel?
GBH with intent.
GBH with intent off one punch. Woo! Some boy, innit, Daniel?
5 years. With my record, I'm going to jail for 5 years.
You'll end up in his golf bag. I bet his golf bag stinks of tabs as well. Yeah.
Jail for 3 years for Creepy Craig. I'm going to go spend 3 years in pen for Creepy fucking Craig. So he can
3 years in pen, fam.
Come back on social media and say whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Once his jaw's healed. Well, I'm locked up in HMP.
Man's in it. Can you imagine Danny in jail now? Can you imagine the shit he'd get in prison now? Oh, they wouldn't even get the sentence. They wouldn't even get the end of the sentence. They wouldn't even get all the syllables out. Are you that guy from Birmingham, Danny?
Doesn't make no sense, bro.
Whack!
It's one of them ones, mate. Doesn't make no fucking sense. If I ever see the geezer out and about, it will not be. If I ever see, like, I'm...
Right, unless I'm wandering around your front room, right, on ketamine in a circle, right, because I can't find my way out because I've had that much ket, right, or if I'm in the bushes next to a golf course, or the only place you're at, you're never going to bump into me, Daniel, are you?
I gave one of the...
I tell you what, right, if I'm ever in the same premises as Daniel G, right, I will say it now. Just know that I realised at that moment that I failed in life.
These dickheads a choice, didn't I? I saw the geese when I was at work, and I said to him, you've got a choice here. You can shake my hand, or we can go down the road and we can fucking fight. And the geezer chose to shake my hand. Yeah, I gave him the choice, right?
No, you didn't. Right, Danny, forgive me here right now. Reacher was on YouTube for a bit, and I've got to be honest, right? Pardon me. 513 in the house. Hit the likes, people. Got to be honest. I quite like Reacher. I've never spoken to him before in my life, right? But I quite like Reacher. And he struck us as, you know, like, as a good laugh and whatnot. But he also struck us as somebody who, when he told a story, I had no reason whatsoever to disbelieve anything that he's ever said on here. You, on the other hand, well, it's GBH with one punch.
Now, if I see any of these people on social media,
Danny, you couldn't even score 800 on the fucking punch machine, man, you daft cunt.
they diss me and my wife, they won't get a choice no more. If I see them, they'll get whacked on the spot. I swear.
Whacked or banged or jabbed.
To God, and it'll come so quick, they won't even know who's done it. Because they won't even know I'm there, but I'll...
Danny, we could smell you when you got onto this estate, man.
No, they're there. And I'm that fast, mate. I'll just walk.
If the canary passes out, I haven't got a canary because the cat would eat it, right? But if me fictitious canary just randomly passed out, I wouldn't be concerned about a gas leak. I'd be like, he's here. He's here.
Walk up to a bang. Done. Walk away. And there won't be no discussion with these people no more.
He's now invisible and silent.
There won't be no me giving them a chance.
Could hear him struggling to breathe on the way in. Rip Holly and Jessica. Mate, I did that and I got a load of backlash for it. I'm not doing that again.
If I see them in real life, they're going to get it. They're going to get it. And it
Christopher's in the house.
will be quick and it will be brutal. And it's their own fault. It's their own fucking fault, mate. But I'm not going to scream and shout on YouTube every day about it. I'm not going to go to somebody's house, even though sometimes I feel like it. I'm not going to go and get locked up like that. It'll be spontaneous, bro. It'll be spontaneous. And it'll be just on the spot, and it'll be when I see them. And they'll get it. They'll fucking get it. And the thing is...
What will they get? Well, I hope Boyle Kelly on his face there is not contagious.
I am always all over the country. Sometimes I'm in Newcastle. Sometimes I'm in...
No, you're not sometimes in Newcastle, Daniel, are you bollocks?
Liverpool. Sometimes I'm in Wales. Sometimes I'm in Cornwall. Sometimes I could be anywhere. You know what I'm like. I go all over the place.
I mean, I know a lot of people in Newcastle and he wouldn't last 2 minutes in the tune. Fucking believe me, right? And I know enough people in Liverpool as well to know he wouldn't last 3 minutes there either.
So if I see these people, then they're going to get it. But I'm not going to go chasing them. I'm not going to go and like put myself in jail for these fools. I'm not going to do that. I'm a fool.
How are you going to bump into us anyway? I don't leave this room, do I? Oh, I disprove that.
It's not worth it, and they're not worth it.
Today I've been editing me next vlog video, by the way, right? And it's a really good one because obviously I started the month off in Vegas, then I went to Oasis on Friday, and then this Saturday I'm going to Usyk Dubois fight. So once I get back from London on the Sunday, I'm going to put the last bits of the vlog together and put it together.
Sticks and stones, my friend. Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones. Yesterday he was talking about kidnapping and murdering people because of their YouTube comments. But sticks and stones. Sticks and stones may break my shields, but Craig's words will always destroy me.
Exactly, Wilco. There's no point in the long bullshit, bro. Just, if you see the geezer, give him a bang.
Remember, he's not bothered by any of this.
If you see
the geezer, give him a bang, which is exactly your wife's slogan when it comes to our leader. Man like Bill Kelly.
Don't live your life with hatred for the dude every day, thinking about him every day, wanting to batter him every day, because that means he's won. He's infecting your life, mate. Fuck that. Nah.
The internet runs your life, Daniel, because you are an international lol cow.
I'm over that dude. He's a dickhead. He's a fucking dickhead. And like I said, it doesn't matter what he says, doesn't matter how many videos he makes apologising, to all of you. It makes no choice. To me, it makes no difference. And how social media allow him to apologise and get away with it that easy, I'll never know. He walked into a house, beat up a woman, bit her to the bone, left the house, went back and battered her again.
I only hit her twice, Danny.
Now, if you on social media are willing, and that's only what he's been caught for, that's what he's been done for. Now, if a man who is...
haven't been done for a good caution.
...willing to do that to a woman, think how many times he's done that. But maybe not been arrested for it. Maybe not been charged.
So, by your own description here, right, Daniel? Right? You're talking about what people can prove and what people may have done. And I'm willing to accept what you're saying here. But let's talk about you in that respect. So that would mean, so we've seen you groom a young girl on camera and get her uncontrollably drunk. So I wonder what you've done off camera. There's just a thought for the people there. There's just a thought. Let's just have a moment. Can I get a woo? Woo! Let's just have a moment to think about that.
Because he's got a rich daddy?
I have not got a rich daddy. Both of my parents were from council estates, grew up in council houses. Both sets of their parents passed away while still living in council houses that they didn't have the common sense to buy either, right? And I grew up in Battle Hill in Wallsend. My dad worked for Tarmac. Tarmac, Danny. You know, the company that puts tar on roads? Tarmac.
Maybe. I'm not going to entertain myself with that geezer's opinion. That geezer's opinion of me is...
I love how everything he dislikes about us, he's made up. So in reality, he really likes me. That makes you feel all warm inside.
immaterial, mate. You have to understand. A man who batters a woman like that, yeah, and you think I'm going to think he's better than me or worry about what he's got to say about me? No, the man's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Hedgehog is a piece of shit. Any man who does
Rich piece of shit.
that, he's a piece of fucking shit, bro.
Rich piece of shit.
A proper battering the shit out of a woman and biting her up and that. You're a piece of shit. And then if you put that with his
Rich piece of shit.
comedian show, when he's talking about the girls that Ian Huntley killed and which one was better in bed than that, yeah, think of the mindset of this geezer.
Think about how many more times Danny said that out loud than I have in the matter of a week.
And you think I'm bothered about what he's got to say about me?
You look bothered. You look really bothered. You do. In fact, I would go so far as to say it might be ruining your holiday.
Think what he's got to say about me has any bearing on my life?
I do.
Don't be fucking stupid. That man's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, man.
That's why there's 579 people watching me take the piss out of you, and about 79 people watch your content.
And how social media has not had him for it, I'll never know. How you guys give him a pass, I do not understand it. Because he says sorry. I'm sorry that I battered and bit a woman. I'm sorry that I went on stage and took the piss out of 2 dead girls.
I am not sorry. I will never be sorry for telling a joke.
I'm sorry about that. You forgive me though, yeah? Sweet. Fucking hell, bro.
And I certainly didn't ask for strangers' forgiveness on the internet for anything I've ever done. If I've done something wrong, it's the person I've wronged that I'm bothered about forgiveness from. Not just any random person with a YouTube account, Danny. It's called accountability. Thank you, Rach.
If I'd done that shit, you lot would crucify me, mate, for the rest of my existence on social media.
Well, you're being crucified for the rest of your existence on social media already, if you haven't noticed, Daniel.
But he gets a pass. He gets a pass, does he? What, because he's got a spiky haircut and he can't fight? Because he's a pussy, he gets a pass. Well, he ain't that much of a fucking pussy when it comes to beating up birds, is he?
No, I'm 1-0.
He's a
Undefeated some nights. Shut up, Craig.
pussy when it comes to fucking fighting men, but not when it comes to
Shut the fuck up, will you, Craig?
beating up fucking birds, he's not. When it comes to beating up birds, he's hard as fuck, isn't he?
Now, that shadow boxer is a very good question.
So I think it's about time social media started giving the grief to the people who deserve the fucking grief, mate. You know what I mean?
It's not even really a case, is it, of us getting a pass? I'm not that person now. You know what I mean? It's nearly 20 years ago, people evolve, don't they? Do you know what I mean? And I like to think that, see, it's like, I learned this when I went sober, about 6 months into being sober. Before I went sober, if you had asked me, do you think you're a nice person, Craig? I'd have said yes. And 6 months into being sober, I realised, no, I don't think I was. I think I was a bit disillusioned. I think I'm a lot nicer now. But it's not up to me to decide if I'm a nice person. It's up to everybody else.
Dylan, as much as I don't like the I'm not a bully. And it wouldn't be a fight, mate. It'd be a massacre.
Mate, I get paid thousands of pounds to explain myself. I enjoy it. And I don't mind sitting talking about myself. To be honest with you, anybody that knows you will tell you that I am my favourite subject.
Craig would last all of 10 seconds with it. And that's just the truth. He's not a fighter. He hasn't even got a fighting bone in his body. Bone structure, hands,
Bone structure,
arms, face. Never had a fight in his life.
I've definitely had a fight in my life, Daniel.
But he's very lucky that he's never had to with what he's done.
Right, do you think, right, Daniel, that with my mouth, right, I've never gotten into a fight before?
I don't understand how nobody from his local area has smashed his fucking face in.
because they all fucking love me.
With what he's done and what he's been done for. He's arrested for that. It's not hearsay, mate. He was arrested for beating that bird up. And you've got to bear in mind what kind of mindset. You go into a party, you beat up a bird, you bite her up, you walk out of the party, you go back in and beat her up again. The man's a fucking piece of shit. He's a piece of fucking shit. The man is a piece of shit. And it doesn't matter how many times he apologises for what he's done. That's just the stuff he's been done for. That's not the stuff that he hasn't been done for.
I wonder how many young girls he's groomed off camera. I'm just asking. It's just a question. Don't get annoyed. It's just a question, Danny. It's just a question. I wonder what happened after he stopped streaming that night. I'm just asking a question. I'm just wondering. I'm fucking good at this, like, aren't I, Danny?
So don't, you know something, I'm going to tell you straight, yeah? I'm going to tell you straight. For where I'm concerned, I don't like that cunt. He's a full-blown cunt. The actual basis of the word for cunt.
You see, right, Daniel? I don't have an opinion of you, really. I certainly wouldn't. I get the impression I certainly could never be a friend because I think you're a fucking divvy. But I don't like or dislike you. You're just some knacker off the internet to me. I hold no emotional. I don't feel any emotional. You're literally like emotionally nothing to me. Neither positive or negative. You're just another knacker off the internet. So this must be getting. But they say that hate is also associated with love. And I mean, when you look at me, what's not love, Daniel? What's not love?
He's HEDGEHOG.
Shut up, Craig.
He's a cunt. And I don't
lovable cunt.
want to associate with cunts. I don't want to speak about cunts. So I'm going to tell you straight. Don't mention that cunt in my chat again. Because that's what he is. He's a cunt.
Sticks and stones, Daniel. Sticks and stones.
He's a little degenerate, no good, woman beating cunt. And I don't want to keep talking about the cunt. He's a prick.
Do you think, right, put a 1 in the chat if you think that Danny would bin his wife tomorrow in exchange for my life? Danny gives blowbacks. There's a lot of ones, Daniel. There's a lot of ones. There's an awful lot of ones. There's a lot of ones.
Let's move on.
A lot of ones. A lot of ones.
Talk about that sausage.
A lot of ones.
Listen, we're on holiday. We're in Tenerife and we're talking about that sausage.
50 Barneys, anybody's. That's it. Danny would be my absolute. Danny would be my absolute best mate in the world, I reckon, for about 80 quid, I reckon.
Fuck that. Come on, let's look at the view. Let's absorb some of that in your life. Get some of that in your life. Fuck the dark side of YouTube, mate. Get some of that in your life. Fucking hell, mate. Why are we talking about the dark side of YouTube, mate? Look at that. Fucking look at that. Fuck off, mate. Look at that.
You know what I said in a comment to somebody today, you know, right? I genuinely thought I was really immature till I started watching Danny.
Get some of that in your fucking life, mate. Look at it.
Looks awful.
Fucking look at it. Absolutely fucking wonderful.
I lived in Tynemouth, had a nicer beach I could see from my living room window.
Absolutely.
Look at that lovely black beach.
Absolutely
Look at all them rocks.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Look at all the bars and restaurants we can't afford to go to.
Fucking beautiful. Absolute stunning. I've climbed that.
John, heard you the first time.
I've climbed that twice. Tony's climbed that as well. You've seen me and Tony at the top of that twice. So I've been up there 3 times actually. So I've climbed that 3 times. Tony's climbed it twice. It's a beast of a fucking mountain. For me, it don't look that big, but believe me, that thing's fucking huge, mate.
Danny's only 2 beers off trying to convince her that's a pyramid.
Nah, nothing's as beautiful as Tony, mate. Well, sat there minding her own business. She don't know we're filming.
Look at her checking out other blokes.
Absolute.
She's staring at that bloke's arse.
Just
She's definitely staring at that bloke's arse.
stunning, mate. That woman is stunning, mate. Look at the legs on her. Look at the fucking legs on her, mush.
Can't even see it, Danny. Stop filming other people's children as well. I don't have children, but I'd go wild if somebody did that to any of my godchildren. You see somebody like Danny G stood there pointing that camera phone at your kids. I don't know how he doesn't get leathered. Me,
Not joking.
especially he was on the beach he was on the beach this afternoon, and there was like neither him nor Tony were on camera. Just other people's kids were.
Wait till these people move out the way. Yeah. Right. That woman's legs ain't got nothing on Tony's legs. Look at them fucking legs, mate. That is what you call a serious set of legs, bruv. Look at them fucking legs, mate. Damn. Damn. Fucking damn.
The hashtag doesn't work with spaces in it, mate. Away. 2025. You not know how to use a hashtag.
Look at them fucking legs, mush. Fucking hell, mate. Wrap them round your head. You can have a good day.
This is a bit weird, this, isn't it? Jedi's in the house. Shout out, Jedi. Nearly 600 in the house, Daniel. 600.
I think she might just realised I'm filming her. I mean, damn. Can you wrap them round my head, love? Wrap them right round my head. Hey, Bab. I'm secretly filming you. I'm filming you.
Shout out, Mr. X.
I'm filming you, Bab. Damn. So you're going to try and pull her. So you're going to try and pull this bird. It's going to try and pull this bird
However, then let's hear your chat up lines.
over here. The most amazing tan ever. Now here. Let's go and try and pull her.
Do you come here? Get in the van!
Yo, Mrs. Tan. You want a drink?
Jesus Christ! Well, you can certainly see a vertebrae.
I'm a YouTuber, and these YouTubers are saying you should buy that bird a drink, mate.
You should buy her a meal by the looks of her back. Give her some food.
You should get on that. That's what they're saying. You should get on that. What are you saying, Bab? Do I drink, Bab?
You could strike a match on that. That's fresh out of Alien 3, that bad lad.
Look at the cocktail, Bab.
Look, he got close to her and he thought, oh no, actually, I'm not going to bother chatting her up.
Huh? You don't want one more pina colada before we go? Of course you do. Can I? Dos pina colada. Gracias.
No.
She doesn't want it. Oh, she does. Just me, she always wants it, mate. We'll get back to that apartment this afternoon and it's on like Donkey Kong, mate. I'll tell you that now. We're the cutest couple ever. Thank you very much.